Welcome everyone to a late night stream, Friday night stream of Shortest Trip to Earth. So this game, if you haven't heard of it, is, I don't want to use the word clone because sometimes that's kind of a pejorative, but they've definitely heavily based the game mechanics on Faster Than Light, which was a roguelike crew management game. Came out, it must have been like 6 years ago now, and was extraordinarily popular for good reason. It was a very, very good game. So here we are. We are going to be looking at. I wouldn't call this exactly a copy of Faster Than Light. It's very similar. However, there is, I would say, a lot more complexity added to it. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. If you thought Faster Than Light already had like a great pace, already had like a reasonable amount of depth to it, then this might be overkill for you. This might be like too much micromanagement, but the game developers obviously thought that there was room for a little bit more details. I'm typically fond of details, but I guess it just really depends on what you're trying to do. So I think the stream is live. Looks like everything is connected. We got Josh in the chat with us. And notifications have gone out. So first I want to say thank you to the publishers, actually, Iceberg Interactive, for allowing me to have a press copy of this game. They have a fun little contest going on that if you stream this, every sector that you get to is an extra raffle for content creators. At least if you have 1,000 subscribers or more and you stream this or record it, every sector you get to counts as a raffle for a random drawing for $3,000. Now if I get that $3,000, I'm buying a new computer and then I'm going to host a server for something on my channel. So there it is. We'll be using that money, putting that money to good use. Let's start a new game. So the idea is try as hard as you can not to die. Every one of these systems is this balance between leaving or exploring just a little bit more. We have a few choices of ships here. This is exactly like FTL that you can unlock some. I haven't died yet, so I have not unlocked the space eel. It does look interesting, but I did actually get to Sector 2 in my one practice run. In fact, I got to Sector 2 and then I quit, so I don't even know what Sector 2 looks like. Survivability index was kind of interesting. So the first one has a survivability index of 1. I guess this is the basic ship that probably you're expected to start out with. I actually started out with the... this is probably the one we'll run with today. The Nuke Runner. And the Old Rat Empire vessel. I have to sneeze real fast, 1 sec. Oh, wow. Josh Street says that a new computer these days costs $2,500. Well, not if you build it from scratch yourself. I mean, when I build them from scratch, they usually are significantly cheaper. I actually have a bunch of the parts I need for any upcoming computer build. Most important for me is I need new hard drives. The hard drives I have are like 8 years old, which means their mean time to failure is coming up or already passed. Okay, so what are we going to do? I don't have any of the other ships unlocked, and you can tell that there's this incentive to get further into the game. There's also this other concept, which we'll see in a second. So we'll go with this Nuke Runner ship. There's another concept called Fate. So I'm at 37 points, and you can see that I had 6 points gained in my last playthrough, 31 for my original, which is just completing the tutorial. And this allows you to unlock little bonuses for your starting ship, or just throughout the playthrough even. Some of them are like very positive bonuses. So we have this one, plus 2% evasion, 2% deflection, plus 1% accuracy, and 2% evasion, minus 100 credits. Well, we'll take that, even though, minus credits never a good thing. You can see the credits over here. So already you're probably getting a feel for the different, there's a lot of different resources. It's not too complicated. I was a little bit overwhelmed at first because I was like, what the heck's going on here? It's not that bad. We have hit points at the top. This is our food. It's our fuel, metal, synthetics. These are not as straightforward. Basically, synthetics is usually used to repair your hull. Metal is can be used as ammunition for like rail guns. Explosives is mostly what you're using as ammunition, especially if you're using rockets and stuff like that. I think they're called, not synthetics, rare minerals. What are they called though? Exotics? I think they're called exotics. But these exotics are, they're used to build components, which I guess I can only show you once we get into the game. Aether's Blade made it. Aether Blade is the reason why I'm playing this game. He was the main voice of enthusiasm for me to check this one out. So once we have the exotics, that's mainly, you get them from scrapping components. You need them to build new components. You need a lot of them to upgrade your ship parts. We have our money. And then this is the accuracy, deflection, and evasion. So these stats come into the various, there's a lot of different weapon types, more so than in FTL. And basically, they each have their own pros and cons. Ship deflection, a lot of the weapons, even like lasers and I think bullets, have a chance to deflect off the armor. In fact, for us, it's a 2/3 chance. It's quite a high chance that incoming bullets will be deflected. So that means that rockets, explosives, and lasers there's like rockets and nukes. These kind of things are a little bit more effective when you're not, because they bypass deflection. So, and every weapon will tell you what it's used for. It's interesting that this is permanent +3 to ship HP. This is a permanent perk. It locks on start game. So what I guess happens is once you choose this, you can never unchoose it. I thought in my head, I was like, oh, you probably choose it once, you pay your 35 points once, and you never have to pay them again. No, it just means you're always stuck with that. So, and some of these are pretty good. I mean, you definitely want these eventually. Accuracy, evasion, deflection, these are the name of the game in combat. But for now, we don't need that. I do like these fire safety speeders. They do help out a lot. I do like this repair drone. I have not used it yet, but I'm imagining it's extremely good. This is also probably good. You basically are just getting free crew that don't eat your food if you're getting them as drones. That's a lot of fate points to use, but I think it might be worth it. So there's a lot of little things up here. I think, okay, fuel is very, very, very important. Organics, I think, is also worth it. We'll take the 1-point organics, though. I don't know about the metal and synthetics, though. Those might not be worth the 4 points total. I also don't know about the exotics. Let's see. Actually, data credits is less worth it because, in general, you can buy and sell these for... the worst case scenario is you sell these for 1, and the worst case scenario is also that you might have to buy them for 2. So that means that they're just more valuable than money. So we don't want to take money. We'd rather take these directly. Though I don't know if it's worth it. So this is only 125 synthetics. Let's take the 150 metal, but not the synthetics. Last time I did take the Adventurer. I think. Maybe I didn't. So I think I took the med bay, but I didn't really use it that much. We have a rat cook, scientist. I think we're going to go with these bots instead. Let's just see how they do. Now here are the modules. These are going to be stuck into the ship in various places, just like an FTL, but you have like probably 12, 16 spots, something like that. Many more spots, I should say, compared to FTL. Okay, so one, I don't think we need that. We have actually pretty good point defense on this ship already. I think the upgrades will be very useful, and actually this is probably the most important thing I can use the rest of my points for, are these upgrades. So let's do this. Top Cadet, 1 ship crew, human pilot, this is useful. Oh god, we're gonna... Okay, I don't need the sensor. I do want the reactor. I do want the better shields. I don't... Ooh, +5 capital missiles. That's so good. I think that's worth it. Oh, man. Okay, so we have 2 points left. Let's go back and kick off some of these other things. I think we'll not use the gunnery drone. It's 5 points, and I'd rather just upgrade something. So let's upgrade the Gatling gun, and I'm going to need another point somewhere so I can upgrade... I mean, ideally I would get... Let's see, I have 4 points remaining. I need 2 points back so I can upgrade both of these. That would make us very, very powerful. So I need just 2 points back. I'm not going to lose these. Okay, probably that metal that I was just talking about. It's going to be more useful over here. Okay, so it looks like we're ready. The reason why I'm taking these... Oh, I think you just paid them once. Don't think those permanent ones work as a subscription anyway. The thing is, the fate points, you don't ever lose these. You just continue to accumulate them. So every time you gain fate, you gain more points that you can use for the next time you play. It's a roguelike, right? So we die or we restart. But we have more, like, this is kind of like your progression points. I think what happens if you choose this, it locks on start game. Is basically... I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody else play and choose this option. But if we choose this, I think it means we still have the same number of fate points, but we will never be able to unlock this, which means that every time we start a new game, automatically 35 of our however many fate points will be tied up into this. So it makes you like really makes a tough decision. Like, okay, I am committing to this for this playthrough and every future playthrough. Which is kind of, I think it's a nice, if that's true, it's kind of a nice way of speeding up the iterations for you. Because these are pretty powerful, so you probably do want to get them. I don't know. I could be wrong. Fate is use it or lose it, though. You at least used to be able to start a game with less fate than a current run. Yeah, so I can definitely start it with less fate, but I get... So, okay, let's look. Fate gained from previous run, first sector starting bonus, 31 fate. Ah, so maybe it is you use it or lose it. Ah, I get it. Okay, yeah, you're right. So it looks like you get a certain amount of fate based on, not on the tutorial, but it's based on starting in the first sector. And then however much fate you gain from the last playthrough. So, you're right. I should absolutely unlock this. Even though it's going to make me a lot worse. I should do it. Which means I'm going to have to... I didn't realize that, otherwise I would have grinded through and got fate. So that means that every time we start, we should have... Okay, we'll look at... We'll just... honestly, I wish I hadn't have done that because I don't really care about the +3 to ship hit points. I really don't care about that one. I want the other ones, which we don't have enough fate to unlock yet. This doesn't really make sense either. I don't know why it would be that way. Because let's say I get to start in Sector 2. Let's just pretend I want to start in Sector 2. I assume I start with more fate. Oh, okay, it's only 1 point. Yeah, but this does prove my point. So eventually, if I unlock like fate, or if I unlock Sector 4 and I start with 34 points, or if I get to Sector 5 and I start with 35 points, I can just click this and start a new game immediately and not have lost any of my fate points. Which is a little bit weird. Anyway, we'll just go back and pick all these options again, and fuel things is important. Take the synthetics, or the food. We'll take the upgrades here. I'll look into that later probably. Repair and that guy. Okay, so we don't need that. We already have a nice security drone on the ship. So reactor, shield, and then all these things. So we still have 5 points left that I somehow didn't spend. I think it was on, what was it on? This guy? I do have enough. I don't know if this matters, the sensor itself. I don't really need this. 5 extra capitals. This is really important. Okay, that's probably what I did. And turns out I can't do this though because I actually have too few synthetics. So, okay. Combat laser takes an exotic. I can't go negative. Cannot start the game with the negative of anything. Just trying to figure out what else costs synthetic or exotics. Huh. I don't know, but okay, we can't. It looks like we won't be able to do this. Combat laser. You know what? That's actually frankly, it's the worst. No, it's not. It's not that bad. So what we could do is start with the one extra exotic. Essentially, it makes this a 5-point perk. We can do it though. Just got to get rid of something. Fuel? Well, this is a little bit... I'm really banking on the long term here. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to get more fuel and everything from killing more ships with a better complement. So we'll go with this. Oh my god, I forgot to change the name of our ship. And I forgot to change the name of our crew. Now we can still change the name of our crew. Looks like I have 2, Josh Street and Aetherblade. So basically we jumped... we froze ourselves and sent ourselves towards Earth. You know, some malfunction happened. You didn't land where we wanted to. Okay, so here we are. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of nukes. And I know I could skip this, but I wanted to let this pop up again the second time. I guess I won't show intro again. Now, these nukes are just insane. I don't know if we even want them yet. That's so awesome. So first order of business, let's check out our crew. And let's rename them as well. Okay, so... Josh Street. Is he gonna go... He's, I guess, one of my commanders. Right here. Who else do we have? We have... You are really good at combat. You're also good at combat, but not really that good at anything else. Here's my Gatling gun wielding guy. I'm gonna have him sit here. We have... My drone. Why? What? Repair. I want you to repair yourself. How does that work? Where are my other ship people? Here we go. This is a good weapons person. This is going to be Aether. Let's get most of the people into cryo for now, especially any injured ones. So how does repairing a droid work? I've never had to repair a droid. You're on repair duty. You guys are on firefighting duty. We'll put one in the back of the ship. I'm missing the other one. Is this it? Yeah. Put one on the front of the ship. They don't take exotics, or I'm sorry, they don't take food, which is called organics. Organics. They don't take organics when they're just sitting around. Here we have another guy. He is pretty mediocre. This is actually a pretty bad roll, I would say. Well, let's just put him into sleep as well. Let me look at the rest of my crew. So yeah, we have 2 people commanding. Yeah, we have okay. Aether Blade is my only real hope for controlling weapons. My next best person is actually one of my better commanders as well. But I think didn't we take some bots? Okay, so we have... What's your dude? You're just yeah, you're not that helpful. You're a repair bot. We have 2 fire extinguishers, and then we have our gun dude. Okay, so I did not take a weapons guy, which means that... Yeah, it could be better. I don't know if we'll even have both of these guys commanding right away. We'll let Josh Street command by himself. We'll send Yane. Oh, Elena. We'll send Elena Starbreeze. Perfect name for this, by the way. To the cryo sleep. As far as I know, you can only repair drones with a drone bay, like a med bay. Okay, got it. Tortuga, what's the warning? Martine. Look at this. We're just collecting people's names left and right. Martine. That's all it took for you to... I guess you're going to be a weapons person. And hopefully you get healed. Okay, so, what's the point of this game? You want to... Here's the... Wow. This is an awesome one. We can actually hit every single one very easily. You want to explore as many of these as you feel is useful to explore, and then exit when you're done. The exit battle that I've seen is actually pretty difficult, so we will have to prepare for it, or probably I want to save my big nukes for it. Now we're on the normal difficulty. It's challenging, quote unquote, and I will say it's going to be difficult, but what that means is when we lose our hit points, we don't die. We then, every hit we take, however much damage it does, just reduces our max HP. So essentially we have 2 times 39 as our actual HP. Because once we get down to 0, then we just start losing max HP. And then when our max HP goes down to 0, we actually die. So, the red cone around us is our sensor range. That's our green ship. We orbit around the stars, which is a nice little touch. I like that. We do have to avoid asteroids. If you run into asteroids, you will take, or you can take damage based on your point defense. These are the modules that I didn't really explain this. I mean, you should probably just play the tutorial if you want, but we can swap these modules around. What I like to do is, if the enemy is aiming at the edge of your ship, they're more likely to miss. Unfortunately, this is a nice block, so it doesn't really present much opportunity for the enemy to miss. They just fire at the block and they hit. Anyway, we can kind of, like, a smart thing would be to not have all your eggs in one basket. Basically, don't put all your power in one little spot. So one thing I could do is, for example, move this, swap those 2. And I'm not going to swap these 2 because maybe I'll swap this one over to here. I kind of like having storage things on the inside because I think that that's the area which is most likely to be hit. So we have 2 modules which are open. One, importantly, is a weapon slot, which is great. One is your normal internal slots. And you can upgrade these to cores, see how that takes exotics. Also takes a lot of metal and a lot of synthetics. I was able to do that in my last playthrough. But then these various amounts of storage we have are mostly based on what modules we have. So you can see this module gives us 400 food, 350 fuel, and 25 exotic storage, as well as a lot of them, if they add armor, so they add to ship hit points. Fuel we have here, this one, because of, this is explosive storage, sorry. So this gives us 500 explosive storage. Note that there's 850 total. That means something else is giving us 350, which means even if we did, actually stored this, so let me just place this in storage to show you. All of the storage that we had that this was using wasn't necessary, but we missed the 3 hit points, so don't think we don't have any other modules anyway, so I'm just going to put that right back in. So hopefully that kind of gives you a feel for how the game works. You can swap all your modules around. The cryosleep for us is where I want people to stay until we get into battle. So for this one should be central for us. In fact, I guess people aren't going to man the point defense very often. And if they do, we'll have them man this one. Probably the first weapon I want is this. It launches 5 guns, which is just fantastic. This is the upgraded one, mind you. And then we upgraded the sniper cannon, and we did end up upgrading the medium laser. So these 3 weapons are going to be, well, they're going to be very important for us for a very long time. So we have 20 out of 25 power. We have 1 generator here, producing 10, and 1 over here producing, obviously, the rest, which is 15. So anyways, hopefully that gives you like the once-over on how this game plays out. And you can see it's a little bit more complicated than FTL. So mostly what we want to do is go to these plants and harvest fuel, which is exactly what we want to do here. And there's various events. Sometimes they work. By the way, is the sound balance? I don't know. It might be a little bit too loud. Can we turn it down for a second? Let's try this. Might be a little bit better. Okay, so atmospheric activity starts to intensify during the mining process, threatening to turn into a full-scale, planet-wide megastorm. The crew is quickly recalled, but our mining equipment is still in the atmosphere. Abort their operation. Now, what we can do is everything is a trade-off, or a potential trade-off. It's percentage-based, right? So we roll the die. Do we keep harvesting? This means that we may risk the metal and synthetics in order to replace our drones if they are lost. However, we won't gain more fuel unless we risk it. So it's a trade-off between metal and synthetics or fuel. Now our fuel situation is okay right now, but that's the biggest thing, which is going to decrease over time. So I'm going to keep harvesting. Oh, okay, good. So we got very lucky. We didn't lose anything, and we gained a lot of fuel. It's a good, nice, lucky start. We have something else going on over here and over here. Let's go to this one. And I'm going to move so that it's in my circle range. We can see planet was in that. Oh, encrypted broadcast. Okay, so it doesn't really help you to know what that is ahead of time, but I still like to look first. The structure on the planet's surface is emitting some kind of unknown signal. The planet itself is uninteresting and lacks significant vegetation. We'll explore, although, like my spider sense is tingling, this might be a trap. It's not, or maybe. It is an ancient autonomous library built by the Kusians, or Kusians. Their long-disappeared civilization is infamous for its cruelty, but also love of knowledge. The library might contain both traps and valuable data. It would be unwise to attempt dismantling the entire tower. The Kusians had access to terrible weapons, including warp rays that disrupt mines. Whoops. Oh my foot just fell off. I'll have to handle that later. Explore library, we can send crew, or explore library, consume exotics for mental fortitude. We don't have any exotics, so we'll leave for now. I have a feeling that it's not good to just go there. So we'll just charge right over to this one. We didn't really even know what it was. Powerful sandstorms on this one. Eco-harvesting does not need additional adjustments. So let's eco-harvest and research. I think this means that we research, which gives us credits. So yeah, wow, we got a lot of organics, which is actually really nice, and a little bit of money. As I said, the research, I think it usually ends up being, excuse me, money income, I guess. Yeah, research is money. We were able to harvest a significant amount of organics without killing a single creature. Fantastic. Okay, but we did lose a little bit of fuel. Not even just a little bit, kind of a lot. Now, I don't think that we have anything else in this system. The next place for us to go is probably down here and then back. Note, what we'll want to do is use our warp drive to jump. 40 fuel. 44. The game is set up in a way that you could, if you want, actually just drive down here, but it takes like 100 fuel instead, and the organics because it's not instantaneous. So it's really up to you what you would like to do. I'm also going to turn off repairing ship HP, because that uses synthetics faster than it'll be used if we just pay for it at a station. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump on down. Okay. Nothing of consequence here. Maybe. Aha! Something. It's a cargo container lost by some kind of less advanced travelers. We've detected a primitive explosive trap inside. We should be able to disable it remotely without problems. Let's do it. We were able to disable the trap without incident, and we got 35 explosives. Well, this probably wasn't worth the full trip. Our fuel's now down to 150, and it'll be down to almost 100. Finnish Jaeger has joined, so that's the next crewman we want to name. Ah, the last of them, apparently. Well, the last human. So we could explore around a little bit more, but I think we're okay. Maybe another 10 fuel. Oh, okay. Warp eels. The warp animals are a small flock of space eels, a rare type of harmless warp creatures they leave after satisfying their curiosity. Recordings of the encounter have scientific value, so we gain some money. Very good. Okay, so now at this point, I think we're perfectly fine to jump to the next system. And it says that there might be nothing there. We'll find out. So now we're very low on fuel. Rat ship vampires. Okay, so we're going to fight the rats now. Active energy shield and at least 4 weapon systems. Oh boy. I probably should have paused and had people deployed to their stations. I did not. This is obviously way too much money, way too much exotics. We don't even have the exotics, but we're not going to pay them, so we're just going to fight them. And unfortunately, a small ship joined them. Let's just quickly get our crew to their designated places. Elena, you are to command. Okay. Finnish Jaeger, you are not very good. Yeah, your Aether Blade is definitely going to go take our Gatling gun. Martine, also not very good. So we only have, do we only have 2 people? Let's go to the full crew list here. I'm confused. Yeah, we only have, oh, no. So Elena and Josh Street should be definitely going to the bridge. And they are. Now, one of these 2 has to go, and it's going to be you. So, Finnish, you're going to go to the command bridge as well, because you have no extra points in weapons. But you do. Are you already charged with doing something? Martine, I'll send you over to the sniper weapon area thing. Now, our little cat, who will be somebody, whoever joins chat next, can actually operate the shields, but just gets distracted. You kind of have to like keep insisting that little food killer keeps going to the, like, okay, I'll go there. I'll be there for a little bit, but they wander off very, very quickly. Now, we actually have to set our weapons as well. So this is a little bit different than how it worked in Fast and Light. In Fast and Light, you just fired your weapons. In this one, you actually aim. So here's the box. So you can see the further we go, the bigger the arc. Now we have 2 ships against us. They both have shields. Oh my god, this is bad. What are these? Incendiary cannons? My goodness. Oh boy. Well, the good news is we do have 2 firefighting robots, so this ship is probably a little bit less dangerous. 15 and 6 versus 20 and 15. This one has incendiary cannon and what else? 2 lasers. I think we're going to focus... who's... Actually, your shields are significantly weaker, so I think we do defeat, or, destruction in detail. We probably do focus on this guy entirely at first, and then focus to the other one as soon as this one's over with. Actually, with the sniper rifle, I might actually end up going against the... where are the shield generators here? Also, it would be okay if we went against their power, their energy. It has 27 out of 30 energy, which means that taking this down would only drop it down to 18. Yeah, these shield batteries, those are the kind of things I'm thinking, this is what we want. We want this rat shield generator. So I'll aim kind of over here. It's actually going to have the possibility of hitting a lot of different things. Okay, but the other one is going to focus fire over here so that we very quickly take this ship down. And the laser that we have is also going to fire over here. Now we could launch a nuke. I don't think we need to. We'll kind of play it by ear. We'll see how, how bad things are getting. Okay, so far, our point defense, wow, we took 4 hits. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going to be a tough thing. We're finally firing, but they are actually, their point defense is shooting down our guns. Perfect. We got the rat shield generator. Holy cow. Well, in that case, we're going to switch the weapons, the laser over to this. We want to keep those shields down. Now, we lost our shields now, so well, we got them back up. So how's Mr. Cat doing? He left his post. Well, get back in there, kitty. Who do you think you are? You're not special. Now, the weapon, the damage we're doing over here, we don't even need the shields. We're actually just doing a really good job with the weapons which just ignore the shields. And I think that having these upgraded was a tremendous victory for us. Really helped. So we're down 7 out of 15 over here, and this one should be good too. Oh, you're wounded and you're wounded. That's how this battle started. We haven't taken any wounds yet. Mr. Kitty, please help us. Help us. Rah, rah, rah. He doesn't want to. Ouch! Took our first hit. Two hits. Mr. Kitty's got the shields up. To 1. Down to 2. Then we took a hit. But hey, the shields prevented a lot of the damage. This one's going to go down. So, oh. One of the hostile ships is trying to charge up its weapons. Who's fleeing? Desert Hopper. But Desert Hopper... Oh, Fire Spiller. Okay, well, that's good because we're about to focus fire on here. Now, we can focus on their warp drive if we want, which is here. The fact that their shields are still down, I think that they're just dead. So we'll just attack them in areas we can't miss. Just focus fire on basically just, well, I guess we can do it a little bit closer. So maybe we can take out that point defense. One of our weapons is offline right now. Whoever's here, what's your repair ability? It's quite good. Oh, actually, you're already repairing. Fantastic. Good job. Mr. Kitty, where are you, Mr. Kitty? Are you at your post? You are. Good. So our shields are down, and I want those shields back up, Mr. Kitty. Make it so. All right. Okay, good. All right, shields are back up. Everything's good. We won. Very good. So we gained 4 modules from that. A lot of fuel. This is the most important thing, in my opinion, is getting fuel from these. We gained a fate point, so that also means that the next time we play, we have another fate point. 173 metal, 53 synthetic. Yeah, overall quite good. Let's see what the 4 modules were. Well, I mean, we're going to take all of them. Good thing, I don't think we needed to launch a nuke there, so I think that was good. Okay, an outdated engine, which, yeah, we're going to scrap that. This is going to give us 80 metal and 20 synthetics. Well, it's usually better not to scrap until you actually need this stuff. A multi-container FEO. The first letters stand, or the first initial stands, it's the initial of the the thing it actually stores. So F stands for fuel, E, exotics, and O, organics. Fuel, exotics, organics. Fuel, we don't need more space. Exotics, we don't need more space. Organics, we don't need more space. So this is pretty useless for us. Another thing which is a good candidate for scrapping. However, like I said, no need to scrap things yet until we actually need the goods. A warp drive, this one takes 46. Our current one only takes 42? 44. So this one takes 3 energy. Ours takes 5 energy. So if we want, this is a possibly a better one. Actually, the problem is here it is. So it takes 3 energy, but it doesn't give us any ship hit points. That's another thing to consider. And we got one of these incendiary cannons, which I don't think are very good. Let's kind of check it out. 2 shots that do 1 damage each. They do have a high chance to inflict damage on crew, and they have a high chance, 100% chance in this case, to start a fire. It takes 3 synthetics per volley. I really, really dislike that, because synthetics happens to be, in my opinion, one of the things that it fluctuates wildly, but I usually am not. At least I don't have very much experience. I don't know why I'm talking like I do. Let's find out if that ends up being something we need or not. For now, let's just take all of it and continue on our way. So good. We made it, and now we can move over here. By the way, let's get everyone back into their pods. Eventually, we'll kind of get a feel for where everyone should go. Let's move you back to the middle. Just because they take up less. I wish there was a button I could easily toggle between battle stations and non-battle stations where they, as Aether Blade was saying, you can just hit one button and they'll all go do their thing, but I kind of like to micromanage where they're going to go. And you know what, Elena, we'll give you a break. We'll let Josh street command for a bit now. Dangerous as that is. So that should mean 4 and only 1 on crew. Very good. That's what I wanted. Still 2 people on firefighting and 1 people on repairs, because those aren't people, those are droids, and they don't need to sleep. So, very good. We're almost full on organics. Well, good thing that's just going to go down over time. And we could craft some things. What they're saying is, we have the materials. We could actually build something to put here. But I'd just prefer to use the modules we already have. Speaking of which, actually, it would be useful for us to... So let's compare these engines real fast. This one is 42 to move, 15,322. 15,322. This one's 10,118. So it's worse in just about every way. Although it is more fuel efficient. But to me, one of the biggest things is evasion. So yeah, I'm not going to use that. Incendiary cannon. It only requires 1. Oh yeah, but it fires synthetics, which I surely do not like. Warp drive. This is interesting. It does require more fuel, but it takes less power to use. If power was really in a crunch, we could think about that one. This might be a good one to put in here because it's free to install, I believe. Let's take a look. All right, everyone, take a look at the resources here, and let's see what happens when I install it here. I think these changed, but I think it only changed the storage amount. So we basically just get 1 hit point for free. Yeah, Aether said, no, interesting, I end up with nobody who can do the sensors. Even a person with a 1, I'd stick them in there, but I don't even really care too much about the sensors. I undervalue the sensors, we can put it that way. Really, we didn't get anybody, though. Oh my god, it's true. We'll buy somebody at the first space station we find. I think it's one thing, another advantage. Like, this is still early in development. Another thing it would be nice is if they stopped, like this box is running off the screen, like over here. It would be nice if this outdated engine did not start on the bottom right of the cursor, but it started below the cursor, and it started in the bottom right unless the right edge ran off the screen. So when my mouse cursor is here, it should be here, the farthest it can go to the right without being off the screen. So even though I move my mouse cursor to the right here, it should stay there. That'd be nice just to like keep it in there. Look, I'm just talking because I think that Jamie Stoner's here. Do you think Rule of Waves is worth the price of $35 and explain why? On a stream about shortest trip to Earth, you want me to explain all that? So little food killeras. It's going to be called Stoner for our new entrant. Which it made sense to me. I could have named Jamie Stoner as one of the robots, which would have also been a pretty funny name. But anyway, what were we doing? We were thinking about modules. That's right. Do I think the game is worth it? I think Rule of Waves 2 is worth the price of $35 because it's Rule of Waves 1 plus a lot of other stuff, and it's still in development. Yeah, I mean, the only thing which is beneficial for us to add is that one thing, so... I mean, we could add this and then just turn it off, or do we care about synthetics? I think we do. You know what? I'd be loath to not have an extra weapon if we die. Honestly, think about it this way. If this can stop 1 damage, it stops 25 synthetic from being lost, so let's put it in. We have enough. Yeah, so that's a good way of thinking about it. I don't know why I didn't think about it that way right away. Okay, so let's start exploring other things, like this dot. Now, that doesn't matter, but we want to avoid asteroids. That's a local warp gate. Well, I think we've actually explored everything here. As in, we have not. We didn't visit this planet? What? I'm very silly. So, the normal operation. Harvest fuel. Very necessary. We may harvest more fuel elements from deeper layers. However, powerful atmospheric effects of the gas giant make this operation inherently risky. So we can actually print temporary harvest bots, which will just do this for us. We can keep harvesting with our ship, which we risk. Essentially, if we take less than 3 hit points and damage, it's not as bad as spending 75 synthetics, because it's 25 synthetic for 3 hit points. But I think I want to do this one because every now and then you get the bots back and then you don't actually lose a full 75. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay, well, we did not get... In this case, it did not work out for us. But the fuel, I think, is the most important, and we recover that. So local warp gate is good. I want to use it because it should save us from needing to use fuel. Yeah, so we ended up somewhere else. Where do we... Oh my god, we ended up... Probably we shouldn't have done that. We now want to backtrack. Or... Question, can I travel here directly? No route. No. So that warp gate is not a good thing. Actually, what I want to do is I want to go back through it. And we'll use that later. So we'll go... Actually, I don't think we're going to use it at all. We go here... I mean, we don't know what's out and loose. There might be something good there. Alright, so let's warp to the destination. Unpause. Alright, so we know there's something going on over here. Probably another pirate fleet. This time we'll prepare a little bit better. Okay. Haha! We're ready for them this time. So get everyone... Okay, let's go to the crew menu. Let's see what this does. Plus sign. Any action will defreeze. I want them to go... Where is it? Aether? Oh, is it? This is what you're saying, I guess. This will grab to... Yeah, I don't trust this, but... okay. We get this one to do bridge work. Elena, of course. You're going to be on... I'll just manually command you to go to the one which I think is the most important. Go back to crew. 2 and 2, so you're going to go to the command, which means Martina is going to go over to this. And that means the last person... Wait, we have 3 out of 3? should. The other is small and shielded craft with a single light weapon. Okay, I think we can take them. You've trespassed. Yeah. We're not going to pay. We're going to fight you. That's not good. Okay, so how are we doing here? Are our people ready? They're still waking up. That's not good. Wake up. Hoping to get this done without having them all stuck. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Shields are at 15, so we want to knock down the shields. There's their rat shield generator. We can also try to get their custom reactor and their incendiary cannon all at the same time. I like this. So 1, get out of here. 2, what's this? Rat point. Okay, that's fine. 2. Why are they opening? Didn't used to do that. No, I don't want you to. I don't want you to open. I just want you to be selected. And 4. Oh wow. So we have no aiming ability with this one, but hey, just hit the ship. We want to use a speeder nuke, not just against one. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Stoner, you are responsible for shields. Meow meow. Good. Oh, nope, not good. So fire extinguishers are gonna go put out the fire. Repair droid's gonna go put out the. He's gonna go repair the thing. We should be okay still. Kitty's doing his job. Are you doing your job, Kitty? Yes. Good. And what have we done for damage? So we're blocking their shield stuff. Deflected. Ah. So they want to escape. There's 27 seconds. I think we're going to be able to destroy it before that. It only has 6 hit points. Make that 3 hit points. So basically the next hit we'll vanquish it. That should be it. There it is. Probably should have deactivated this one. Anyway, so we got another module, more fuel, metal, synthetics, another fate point. All kinds of good stuff. Let's see what the module is. Shield batteries. I actually really like this one. We don't have enough energy for it yet, but that's definitely one that we want. Okay, so we want to do the repairs, and then we basically want to commit everyone back. Elena's now the one in charge, so let's get all these other guys back home so they aren't wasting my precious. So again, I think that I guess I can do it from here. Put everyone into cryo sleep. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so that might be everything we want to do here, but maybe it's worth exploring around the perimeter just once. Make sure that... Whoop, we don't want to go through the asteroids. Yep, there's nothing else here, it looks like. Okay, so we'll just warp away to Los. Wasn't that the Triforce from Zelda you picked up? Cat buying catnip online. Maybe that explains why he's always wandering away. I actually should take a look. We have 5 hit points damaged. Ship damage 1, 1, 1, 1. We're missing one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, here we go. 5. Looks okay-ish to me. Get these guys back to a spread out position. Now, just one of you. Can you guys operate independently? Good. I prefer to have them spread apart so they can quickly zip around to where they're needed. Alright. To the next place. An object detected. I have a shipwreck here, though. Let's get everyone to their battle stations while we're doing this, because somebody's coming. Well, I'm pretty sure we know who that is. Alright, so finish, you're going back to command. Aether, you're going back to this gun. I guess we just grab each one individually. Martine, you're going back to this gun. And Josh Street, you're going back to command. Seems to be a victim of space life, as there are no obvious signs of looting. We'll scavenge. Found a quality sensor system aboard the ship. Damaged but still attacked. Fantastic. And we also got... Synthetics is actually pretty important right now. And... what is this? Let's store and close. Oh, boy. A large militarized trade ship is approaching and seems to be armed with 5 projectile weapons and several nukes. My goodness. Oh, it's a smuggler. Okay. May your profits accelerate. Fellow consciousness. Let us trade forms of energy for mutual profit. Our fleet will be leaving this system after this meeting is over. So this is truly a once-in-a-body time offer. Analysis of trader fleet credentials suggests less than perfect reputation. Well, what do we want? Get 100 explosive for 100 fuel. No. We don't have any exotics. I mean, these usually are pretty good deals, but I don't think that there's anything we want from them. I think the best thing for us would be getting 100 explosives for 150 credits. Let's do that. Inspecting the trading package deal reveals some of the explosives have been kept so poorly that they have degraded into synthetics. Ah. Wow, that was quite a bad deal. The person does not respond to our further communication. Should we attack him? I really dislike it when people cheat, but we're talking about 3 nukes and multiple weapons. I mean, synthetics aren't that bad. I would not have spent the money on it, but I don't think it's going to behoove us. Although we are low on fuel. So one of the only ways to get fuel is, I mean, you go to the planets, but then also you attack people and you steal their fuel. Yeah, it's going to be more fun if we attack. Oh my god, this is a very, very big ship. Okay, so let's see what we're... Oh, this might be very bad. Okay, improvised energy reactor. Converted ancient mini cannon. ECM. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Yeah, all their energy is right here, so that makes it a pretty good target. They don't have a whole lot of weapons, actually. It looks like essentially this is their weapon. Let's go for their energy, though. I think that their energy and their shields... By the way, where is their shields? Shield battery, okay. And an infantry... we don't... The main... Okay, so let's do this one at a time. Sniper cannon... This does ignore shields, so that as long as it doesn't deflect, it will do damage. I think that this is the one we put back here. Hopefully shutting down those things. Those energy things, or the energy reactor. Oh yeah, these are all reactors. And they have very low hit points, so we can do really good stuff. I might even attack this area with both of them. Because there's so many vulnerable things here, I think it's worth it. Okay, let's do it. 3 is a laser, so lasers should target things in the front. Or actually, I guess they should be focusing on the shields. Which is right here. Shield battery. Okay, so let's get them to focus here. And 4 is my incendiary cannon, which does ignore shields. let's just do a lot of damage to their crew, which should be here. As a huge spread, so we just want this to hit quickly. And I think it might be time for us to use a speeder nuke. At least just one. Although point defense is going to make it... Well, let's wait for everything else to start going first. And when they have other stuff to actually attack, I mean, the point defense, then we'll launch a nuke right here. Got him. Got him. Perfect. It looks like in the meantime our cryosleep was damaged, but that's fine. Mr. Meows, Stoner, whatever your name is. No, really, I want you... see, that's not good. Oh, good. We knocked off their entire power. I think they only have nukes left. We've done really, really well so far. And they don't have shields. Yeah, look at their whole ship is not powered. This is going to be great for us. Quickly. One thing to consider is even the travel time. We got them. The travel time is sometimes it's actually better to aim at the front of the ship. Our utility bots have salvaged it, and we got 2 modules, lots of fuel. This is most important. Good amount of metals and synthetics. Hey, this is a lot more than we paid for. We at least got our... You know, we should have actually got credits back. 3 exotics is actually huge. That was a very, very good steal. We got a barrel nuke, which is pretty cool. So it has 1.8 damage radius, 1 times 4 crew damage, and 100% fire. External fuel tank usable as a capital missile. Deals no ship damage. That's important to know. And a stealth decryptor, which I'm not... I guess we should keep it until we're out of storage space for modules, but... Wow, this tends to be pretty hard normally. Nice. Well, you know, I think that the modules just lined up really poorly for them, and us using the sniper cannon and the improved sniper cannon and the improved Gatling gun to take down all their power in the same spot made it just very, very easy. Yeah. 21. So, how's our ship doing? Yeah, we still... Excess cargo, cannot move. Okay. So we have too much metal, which means that if something here can store metal, we actually want to use it. Otherwise, we can just dump the excess. No, never dump the excess. That's a terrible idea. Oh, wait. Non-combat sensor Mark III. Let's look at the difference between these two. It does use more energy, but it gives us 370 versus 300. So I think this is a no-brainer. Swap that out. Now we can craft a pack with 51 metal. It costs 10 fuel to do that. Now, darn it, I forgot it takes synthetics, not metal, to do the repairs. This is a typical problem. We have too much metal. Yeah, Elena asked the exact same question. Can you spend metal on repairs? Well, that's what I thought, but apparently not. I don't know if it's worth 10. Well, I guess it is worth 10 fuel to do this because 10 fuel is much less than the value of 50 metal. Probably that's worth 20, like 25, 30 metal is about the break-even point, I would say. Okay, let's do it. It's a very silly package, but even though fuel's more important from the actual in-game economy, fuel's only worth like twice what metal is, so. Oh, no, it takes synthetics to do this. I believe. Let's do, maybe I can just do a single repair and see what happens. Where's my repair guy? There he is. So let's have him repair this. Oh, it costs metal. No! It is metal. Well, that is a very big bummer. We just wasted 10. Yeah, it's 10 fuel. We're learning. It's acceptable, but also not good. If it's metal that we need to repair, then just I turn it off intentionally because I thought it was synthetics. Then yeah, I don't care. Go ahead and repair. We have a lot of hits probably to repair. Yeah, go repair that one too while you're at it. And this one. Metal for hull, synth for components. Thank you. That explains it. Something I didn't realize myself. So we'll just lower this until we're, below like 400 metal. Repair. It doesn't really matter. The hit points, it does not matter unless you get down to 0. So, as long as we're above 0, we're okay. Now let's just grab all of our crew. I'm kind of tempted to just throw everyone into sleep. Just go there. The kitty went to sleep too. The kitty is sleeping. Get up, kitty. You don't require synthetics or organics to operate for some reason, so let's get one person to... We need one person. Elena. Do need one person. Okay, there we go. Now, what's next? We got some plans to visit, which is nice. Okay, ideal for... Wow, perfect. Let's do it. Gal Prospect Incorporated only. Well, it's 40 explosives to do this safely. Otherwise, it's probably metal to repair our hull. Let's just do it. Okay, well, at least this will... What? The mobile micromines attach themselves to our ships? Okay, whatever. We'll make it eventually. There's mega storms too. Look at, we already... This is some cost fallacy, but we are falling for it. Okay, we actually did get some fuel. Thank goodness. I'm not sure if it was enough to make it worthwhile, but... Maybe. Gas giant? No. Oh, what a bummer. Well, let's just make a small patrol over this way. And there's nothing there. So let's go ahead and jump to the next system. 2 trade signals. Very nice. Oh, we never visited here? What the hell? I was there and I never visited the planet? I bungled it. But we've already been there. I'm like 90% sure. So we're just going to skip it. Yeah, I know I messed it up, but too late now. No use crying over spilled milk and all that. Alright, so somebody's come to attack us. I think. It could be a trade signal, actually. Let's wait. Yep, it's a fuel trader. So this guy does not have a bad reputation. We'll just kill him if he does anyway. 50 credits for 1 exotic, by the way, is a good deal. Normally you get like, or the 2 instances I had to sell it at stations, it was like 30. So it's pretty good. 100 fuel for 166 credits is good, because it's usually like 2 to 1. I guess this is just about the going rate. I think we should do that, except for we don't have the credits. I guess we'll just have to sell an exotic for 50 credits. Like, these guys only let us do 1 transaction, and then they're gone. Oh, wow. Okay. He gave us some organics and synthetics as well. That was very worthwhile then. Okay, a barren planet. Custom ship containers. Interesting. Ah! We hit an asteroid. That's why I should have gone up. So, I don't know if I really like that because it happens so quickly. You have to like move in slow motion. Okay, wow. There's a commercial ship service station on this planet specializing in custom-built cargo modules. The service includes free food. Do we want to order organics, fuel, multi-container, a medium metal container, medium organics container, metal synthetic dual container? That's probably the best one. Or a large. That's the ticket right there. 240 credits means that we can't do anything to start with, though. So let's go do these and then come back. So this is what it means when you... Oh. You want to go through this as quickly as possible. Artificial objects. Let's investigate. It could be unexploded mines. Let's find out. Warp poo. Awesome. It's synthetics. I'll take it. Oh, mercenaries. Fantastic. We haven't... Well, we're going to have to sell some stuff, but we have an opportunity here to get a new person. And we also have a chance to repair our damage. So, if we mark all damage for repair, this is going to cost us 150. Now, we don't have that quite yet, but we're just going to sell some stuff in order to get it. Organics we're actually looking really good on. Selling it is only 1, though. So you can see this. Now we're starting to get an idea of the economy. 2 for 2 for fuel. I think that's pretty good. Otherwise, it's 2 and 1 sometimes. 1 and 1 for explosives. Sometimes it's 2 and 1. So whenever you see 1 for the explosives, that's a good thing. And here's the selling for the exotics. You can see it sells for 36. That's probably on the high side of what I've seen. So this is actually a good deal. But you buy it for 60. And synthetic, same thing, 2 and 1. Metals, 1 and 1. How are we doing? We have... we're going to have to sell some metal, I think. Because it's cheaper to sell the metal and then use the money for repairs. So, let's do that. We need 125 to make the repairs. So I'm willing to put us down to like 250 here. And now we can do all those repairs. Oh, Seabass has joined. Good, Seabass. Very good. Seabass will be our injured robot. Seabass 01001. Do you customize this ship? Yeah. So we can alternate on any of the modules in and out. Like modules like this. This is, okay, we don't need the cryosleep stuff. Organics pack. No, don't need it. And organics and synthetics. No, we don't need any of those, but what we might want to do is buy some crew. So this guy is incredibly expensive in terms of organic consumption. However, he's also extremely good with gunnery. And he'd be the first person who could actually use the sensors, which would be nice. Take care, finish. We also have minus 12. Well, I mean, if I thought truly that negative 10 was bad, but there's worse. Minus 12. This guy doesn't look like he's worth it, and this guy's very good with repairs, but he's minus 18. Are you out of your mind? So 219, I think we can scrap together that amount of food. I'm sorry, money. And I think that this is worth it. Weapons to me are like the main thing. We have a repair bot, and he's good with repairs too. And this guy's good with sensors. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna find a way to hire this guy. What do we want to sell? Probably organics. Let's take us down to like 350 or so. How much do we need to sell? I think that's enough. No, a little bit more. That should be enough. Okay. Actually, we probably want to build up a fair amount of, like a bank, but Let's hire this guy. Let's go back and sell some more stuff. Don't want to sell fuel. Synthetics, maybe? A few synthetics. Just want to have some money to buy stuff. I guess a little bit more metal. And organics. Let's sell some more organics. Alright, so we have a little bit of money to buy stuff if we absolutely need, but otherwise I think we've done everything we can here. Excuse me. Okay, so we had visited this. I can't remember what happened there. We didn't have enough money. Oh, now we can go back and buy a module if we want. We've come to another space station. Now this one has modules as well. So let's see if there's maybe a better option here. No. Okay, so there's actually these vending cannons. This one requires 1 explosive to fire. That's okay. That's not too bad. Improvised energy reactor with 4 energy. That's terrible. Dual micro cannons. Probably better. Better DPS for sure. Well, actually, no. If this is 3x1 for a single cannon, you would expect this to be 6x1, but no, it's only 4x1. Not that much better. This is all stuff that was on that trader that we killed. 1x2, which means 1 shot, 2 damage if it hits. 2 explosive to fire it. Doesn't seem like a good thing. We'll probably pick some of these fast fang lasers up from the rat people. Otherwise, we could go with an attack cannon 2. 2x2, that's not bad. 5 explosive, no, I can't. Yeah, I don't think I can justify using any of these. Ancient rocket platform. 8 explosive per shot. Pretty expensive. It does ignore shields and never deflects, so this is actually really good. It's a guaranteed hit. And a high chance to start fire. This is actually pretty good. We don't have the 307, but I actually otherwise think we should get that. And Zephion has joined the stream, so let's make Zephion into this killer robot. He died. That robot, killer as he is, died from invaders in my last playthrough. Yeah, so I don't know. 307. Well, one thing we're neglecting here is that we have a lot of modules which we can now scrap to get more stuff. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. So this outdated engine does nothing for us. This warp drive is already the one we're looking at. We might want to add this. Don't have the energy for it yet. Barrel nuke, I don't think we want to scrap this. Well, ow, 50 fuel. That's actually pretty useful. We'll leave it. Otherwise, I think we equip it. Yeah, we just launch it. Stealth decryptor. That might be important later in the game. And our old thing, we can definitely scrap this for 60 synthetics. Let's see what the selling price of things is here. So you can see that exotics are actually much cheaper. I actually think I'm going to buy 2. Maybe more. They're pretty cheap. And then sell some synthetics and metal? I think so. Okay, so let's sell maybe down to like 200. And likewise down to like 200. Whoops, no, not that. Just go away. Oh, there's actually a bot we can buy here too. A flamer. No, we don't want that. So how much money? 307. We're close. Do we want it? I don't know. Well, let's scrap this at least. It's one last little spot. One last little module. What other things can we scrap? I don't know if I want to do this or not. Again, it's 5 energy and 2 hit points. 44 for jump. It's only 2 fuel more for 2 less power. We don't want it, we need it. My sensors indicate that FTL-like games are good civilization. We got our RP-like robots. That's right. Yeah, you two are both the robots. Aetherblade is just a normal human. I'd equip nukes or scrap more. You might run out of ways to store stuff between fights. Though, of course, you can do that in space, too. Yeah, you can scrap in space. That's what I normally do. I don't scrap until the absolute moment I need it. But, I mean, I do like a comfortable reserve, but I usually don't scrap modules, at least. Unless I really think I'm going to want to. Okay, so what can we sell? Just sell a little bit of metal, and let's get it. Should be enough. Alright, we did it. And actually this probably replaces something, right? So this fires every 8 seconds and does 2 shots of 1 damage. It can deflect though. Versus this does 3 damage, it never deflects. And it does the default. This is interesting. 80% chance. Wow, so it does. I still think this is better because it's guaranteed. And it does. They're both only 1 power. Let's install it for now and see how it works. We'll test it after 1 combat and see if it's worth keeping. Peter says, "What's the background story?" It's like FTL, where we, arrived at some sector. It's not Earth. We're trying to get back to Earth. So, good luck to us. Now, without any money, let's revisit real fast. We actually need to sell some more stuff just to have money to take with us as we go. Organics. We're a little bit desperate. Let's confirm that. Synthetics. We really can't sell very much of either of these. Okay, this gives us a little bit of money to carry around with us. We can scrap things if we need. Okay, now we can go to Lupia, which we've already technically been to, but we just left immediately through the warp hole. Where are we? Okay, here we are. There's an actual story, but Tortuga still has to find out as he goes, so I'm not going to spoil it. Very good. It's a very small station on orbit. It's sending a crewed drones for sale signal, but its credentials are unknown. Let's return later because we have some friends coming. So it's time to scramble everyone to their positions, including Blippi, who is Peter. Looks like a Peter to me. Okay, Peter, you are very good at shooting guns, so we're gonna have you shoot this one. Nobody repaired this thing yet? What are you doing, Mister? We have a drone who's supposed to repair things. Slacking. Oh, here's Peter. Okay, and Martine. I think this is probably going to be the guy who... Well, okay, let's... I like to fire most quickly the weapons that obviously don't suck up resources. Stoner's here. Let's get him there. Alright, I know we did buy the drone, did we not? No, we didn't. What the heck is going on, man? My brain. We don't have the repair drone? What? No, we do. We do. Here he is. What is he idle? Go repair, you big dummy. You have 1 job. I hear a drone crying in the background. Okay, yeah, well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a drink and figure out what's going on. Alright, we're gonna proceed on. By the way, we do have names for... Yeah, Zephion. No. Who's... Seabass, you are... It's Seabass who's the mutiny? How dare you, Seabass? Cannot believe you. Such insubordination. Okay, let's get everyone else to their positions as well. So we had one guy go to this one. We'll have you, Aether, go to sniper rifle, which you're also very good. You are going to go to this when it's repaired, but since... Oh, no, wait. I think you, Martine, go to... Oh, Josh definitely goes here. Finish definitely goes here. So yeah, Martine, you are going to go back and help repair, and then you're going to operate that one as well. Actually, we could just have you operate the medium laser. Let's have you do that. Oh, it's just a trader. Okay, well, good thing we got money. We are 3 short. Oh my gosh. Well, we can sell one exotic for a net gain of 15 credits. I think that's worth doing. Or we can get 100 organics for 2 exotics. Organics is not something we really need. I think we're better off selling the exotic. Oh, good. And they gave us some medals as well. Not sure why, but thank you. And our presumption that we were about to be attacked was apparently misplaced. Oh, well, let's do it. Except for a shady pair of Gormore. They offer us a mystery biotech combat drone. No refunds, of course. But we don't have the... Well, we do have the money. Nah. I mean, I kind of want to do it for the fun, but... Okay. Ship carcass. Drones are always good, but if it's a military drone, we don't really want it. It is a wrecked fuel tanker, looted of all valuable materials, the remaining metals and synthetics. Too cheap to justify looting, however, a small cloud of leaked star fuel has been detected nearby. Get the fuel. Oh, dead bodies. Ugh. Probably pirate victims, as they were stripped of all valuables and implants. We gave them the recycling ritual. And we gained organics from it, so kind of lets you know what the recycling ritual is. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, this is the local warp gate. So that's... This is not good. We're really low on fuel. We have enough for only 1 jump, which means if we go here and there's no fuel available, we will just be stuck. Well, you can hit SOS. But I think we'll go for it anyway. Are you sure you don't have to buy insurance for your ship from some airlines? Oh, Berserker Pride's here. Soylent Green is people. Yeah, that line is just so ingrained in my head. Soylent Green is people. Yeah, anyways, we have a position aboard. Fire extinguisher drone is now going to be Berserker Pride. I don't know if that makes sense for a fire extinguisher, but you're just a glorified fire extinguisher. Yeah, so let's jump. There is a fleet there. That is combat, I'm pretty sure. So we only missed 1 planet. Not too bad. And we're being jammed. Everyone's in combat positions already, so you know what I say? I say bring it on. We detect 3 energy shield and at least 3 weapons. Bring it, buddy. Yeah, prepare for battle. Okay. So we're already in combat positions. We have this repaired, which is nice. Seabass has finally done his job. Seabass, we're going to move you here, but you're on repair duties. You know what... Hopefully now you know what you need to do. We have... Yeah, we're in really good shape. We have good evasion right now. This is because of 8% bonus from the bridge. That's 2 3s and a 2. We have 67% deflection. That's mostly because the nuke runner hull is supposed to be deflection, like high deflection. So we're good. We are going to be fine. Let's find their shield generator. Well, you know what? It's funny. We only have one laser, so we don't even really need to take down their shields. Although I do think it is still worthwhile to do. Probably the rat point defense is better to take down. Let's have Imperial Gatling gun. This thing is very scary. 4 rounds. I do not like that. So let's take out this with our sniper rifle. And our other gun, our own Gatling, is going to look for their shields, which is... There it is. Wow. It's going to be very hard to take this out, actually. Let's see, what is this? Fast? A lot of the stuff here we don't want to hit. Okay, I might do this the other way around. I might do this and get the number 1 to fire down here instead. Should hit the generator pretty quickly. Okay, this is also going to attack their warp drive, prevent them from fleeing. I'm assuming that this ship is done moving. It is, okay. 3 is our medium laser. I think we want to have this thing always focusing on the shield generator area, just to keep that down. So yeah, I mean, this is like kind of a good box. Get all this stuff. And then number 4, our rocket platform. Oh wow, this is like a guaranteed hit, and yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. You know what? In this whole circle, basically the same thing. We could actually go for their reactors, but no, the reactors are too close to this side, which is exactly why I put mine there as well. So let's have it kind of, if it can also get the top gun, that'd be nice. Looks good. Or we could go... I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I think it's a lot of damage. We'll find out. They're the first to fire. Why are they firing first? Here we go. It's coming in. Incoming. So far, so good. Oh my god, here come the rockets. Got one hit. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Shield generator and warp drive. Okay, so let's get this gun. I could deactivate it, by the way, as well. I think, stop firing. Yeah, I can get this one to stop firing, but I'm just going to change it to be as close as possible, because the longer this ordnance is in the air, the more likely it is to get shot down. So let's have it, like, pretty close. And at this point, I want my sniper rifle, since this is already done, I want my sniper rifle to actually start aiming at 12. What's their total power? I think they're going to die before it really matters, but yeah, in fact, they're used and available. They have only 15 power used because all this is down. So actually, it doesn't matter. If we could just take out the point defense, though, that would be really useful. So let's kind of do this. Yeah. And 2, also, just kind of focus. Yeah. And 3, I don't even know where you're aiming, but I'm sure you're fine. I think this can be over pretty quickly. There comes the next barrage of rockets. Nice. Their main gun is down. Oh my god. Look at this. This rocket is amazing. First of all, amazing though you are, stop firing for now. We don't want to waste any more. We already have this one, right? Oh, well, there it is. Okay, now I can tell you to stop firing now. Boarding is possible, Peter. And now we got fuel, very, very, very much needed fuel. Metal, synthetics, more fate points. Very good. Okay, so we got, a command bridge. Type duo. But we already have a triple. So this is basically just scrap. 15. This one's 15 as well. 2. This is 1. Okay, well, we'll take it, but I think we are just going to... has a lot of stuff. Exotics, explosives, synthetics, metals, fuel. So it's just a nice storage container, as is. I don't think we're ever going to use this incendiary cannon now. Well, it's only... You know what? If we can get explosives, though, it's only 1. But you know what? No. We're not going to be able to use it because... we'd have to replace something that it just is not as good. I might put a person on this next time to fire it a little bit faster. Suffocating the crew is not possible as far as I know, actually. That's a really good point. They don't have the door, what is it called? What is it called when you have a door that goes to the outside? Lock. What the hell? Something lock. That thing. The word has escaped me. But you don't have those doors which close off to space in this. You don't manage oxygen. Airlock. Thank you, Seabass. You don't have airlocks. So you don't vent fires and all that. You have robots or firefighters. So it's a little bit different. I didn't even make Stoner do his job this time. I'm being a little bit too lenient on him. Okay, stealth decryptor we don't want yet. So shield batteries is actually one that I would really like, but what we need more than anything is more power. And one way we can get that power, it bears repeating, is by replacing our warp drive grade 2 with the warp drive crystal type A, which is worse, but 2 less power. Honestly, we just need more power. We have a lot of these storage containers are doing nothing right now. So, like this one's doing the most of the work for us. This one's completely empty. I'm only using it for the hit points right now. We only have 2 available. I could just put in this barrel nuke. Like there might come a situation where we really want it, or okay. Let's actually look at we have a lot of these. EMP, and then Green Death. Spearhead, which does, holy cow, 15 damage. This will definitely be a 2-part stream, by the way. I'm going to wrap this up in probably like 15 minutes, and we'll continue it tomorrow. Or maybe Sunday. No, I guess we have to finish it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm spending too much time. I actually need to get this out. So these are nice. I like these Green Deaths. We have a bunch of them. Let's put one of those in. Flamethrower. And not flamethrower instant, but big impact. So those are good in a pinch. We're still low on fuel even after taking that guy out. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we got over here. The tree friends. Interesting. The galactic community tends to make sexual jokes about them and plants. Interesting. We land at the visitor center. Let's explore the Dome City. Okay, I mean, I don't really have much choice, right? The locals were very open and ready to share various sensual pleasures during the welcoming. What? They gave us another pet. Okay. What the hell is this? He can fight fires. He does consume... Slimy, you're going to sleep forever. Good. He costs organics. I guess we can just kill him, right? No, we can't. You cannot exterminate your pets. Well, at least we have a new person. If somebody new comes along to the stream, we have the ability to name someone else. We have a new character who can be named, basically. So, alright, get everyone back. Everyone back, except for Josh, for now. cryo sleep. Stoner is thinking about murder. It's very dark. Okay, good. Everyone is back. Actually, I only wanted my crew. That's good. Yeah, see, Stoner doesn't require any organics. Why would you, Slimy? Look at Slimy. Well, who sleeps like this? Got problems. Okay, anyway, let's, with all our faith in Josh Street, let's continue to travel towards the next area. Which is this. Ah! Okay, scramble everyone. Here we go again. Okay, Elena, to the command deck. You are going to this. We had a 5 who's going to go here. We have another 2 who's going to go to the command center. And you are going to go to, I think this, well, no, I mean, this is not ammunition based, so I do prefer it for now. And then, what do we do about you? Alright, go to firefighting duty, I guess. Peter, you sleep very unusually. But, you know, you are an alien, so who am I to judge? Are they all waking up now? Yes, they are. Style, please, patrol. We notice your ship is in the wrong decoration style. Obviously, our employers don't accept such ornaments around here. Here are the blueprints for redesigning your external decorations according to the Rat Empire's values. Failure to comply results in death penalty. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. 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 I think this might have been... We might be biting off more than we can chew here. Look at this thing. Holy cow. Does a lot of damage to shields. Yeah, well, we're going to have our work cut out for us here. Let's... Ultranite energy reactor? That would be awesome to get. Shield batteries. So this thing is... Oh my god. It's really good. Oh, man. I guess that we should have just paid the 100. So let's see how good these are. These are for killing shields. So we don't really care about them that much. They're going to do some damage to modules, but I think this weapon is a priority. Shield batteries. Where's your shield generator? I haven't seen it yet. They don't have a shield generator. I must have missed it. Sorry. Engine. Reactor, reactor, reactor. Warp drive. Shield batteries. Dude, where is this? What? It has no shield generator. Oh, okay, so I guess it just can't recharge its shields. Alright, well, I don't think we need to worry about taking that out then. I think that this missile launcher is a very dangerous thing. It's going to take 10 component damage to knock this out, which is a lot. But it's going to take 10 to knock this out. We're going to have a really hard time. I think we're just going for the HP kill on this thing. But since we have like nothing else better to do, I think we ought to focus on this while we're doing that. Okay, so let's do something like this. Three. All of our damage will be focused here. 4. And you know what? This does strike me as a very, very good time to use one of our 2 nukes. I think we'll use one of we'll use our green death in this case. Let's wait for our shots to go out first so it has something to hide behind, bullets-wise. Wow, they already took down our shields. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh god, we have to fix very quickly. I guess I could land it right here. If we end up hitting that, that's going to be pretty good. Launch that. Let's get Zephion, I believe. Yeah, you're repairing the fuel tank already. Very good. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. Will it make it? Please make it, please make it, please make it. No! See, I should have waited for this to happen. I was impatient. I'm sure we would have... Do we want to launch this barrel nuke? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to make it. Let's not. Let's see how bad we're doing. We are taking some damage for sure. Good lord. Bridge is offline? Are you kidding me? Well, at least these guys are going to repair it. Yeah, you know what? This is bad. We are taking a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and launch. As soon as the next gun barrage goes out. Like, that is so much damage. This is bad. Well, I think we're going to have to scrap some stuff in order to even be able to afford. Let's go to our cargo. So style police are just really crazy in this game. Alright, we're scrapping this. We need it. Scrapping this. And how are we doing? That's enough for now. So long as we actually... Oh my god, it's incoming! Okay, fire. Oh, we got lucky. We have a chance! Go! Fire! I can't fire until you do. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. Please be perfect. Yes! Yes! Alright, that might change our fate. I think we're now in business. Okay, so laser... As long as this missile launcher stays off, I think we're okay. Actually, why don't we just continue to harass their... We actually just straight up destroyed one of their... Yeah, let's just keep going for this stuff. Lots of deflections there, unfortunately. But he's down to 2 hit points. We did it! Hooray! Alright, well, it was so kind of it felt like a tight fight there, but boy, is it worth it. Not only did we not spend 100 metal, we actually gained 100 metal. Well, I mean, we actually had to fix a bunch of stuff, so... And an ESM, so that's, let's see, exotics. S is for synthetics, and M for metal. That's actually a really good one. We'll take it. I'm surprised we didn't get more than that, frankly, but that's okay. Explosives, we don't need the extra 500. Do we need the extra hit points? Well, we're getting close on metal. Let's replace this for now. We'll lose 3 hit points, but the benefit for us is that I think we gain important storage of the things which matter. Metal, synthetics, which is kind of getting there. And exotics is not needed right now, but Okay, so should we repair some of the holes in our ship? Well, if we have this much metal, I think so. Just repair a few of these holes. Honestly, we just need to get to dock, another station. We've done pretty well for ourselves, though. I should have put everyone to sleep. Highly militarized industrial era insectoid civilization covered in cities and industrial areas. We are still in scanning when the locals send a warning to stay away from their property or else. Ask for trade, try to negotiate, disengage, but send stealth bots to scout the planet. I think that this is not going to be a good option, so let's send stealth bots. They've reached an early digital era. So it's basically us, right? Humans. Planetary defense bases are everywhere. Paranoid military leaders are typical for younger species. We could try to steal some of their nuclear weapons, but such an extensive operation requires crew to be sent to the planet. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Fortunately, advanced suits and security bot protected them, and a security bot, got it. From the primitive projectile weapons, mission was aborted, while some of the resources had already been smuggled out of the planet. So we lost 5 fuel, we gained explosives, and fate points. The locals launched a planet-wide nuclear attack against our ship from their ground forces. Try to catch some of the primitive missiles? Force locals to disarm? What? Well, obviously we have to choose one of the last two. What do you choose, though? This sounds hilarious. But minus resources to annihilate them. That's probably explosives to annihilate them, which we're pretty low on. Let's do this. Many of our external bots and other rapidly printed tech was destroyed, but we were able to catch one of the larger nukes launched at us. So we got a nuke, and it cost 13 fuel, 6... Not worth it, basically. Let's see what this was. Oh, it's Green Death. Okay, well, it might be worth it. Let's go ahead and just load that right away. So let's have a Green Death that we always keep with us, but maybe... I think that the commercial nuke, Happy, and the Spearhead nuke are probably what we want for our boss fight type stuff. I mean, this has 10 hit points too. It's actually going to be very hard for the point defense to kill it in time. And EMP... Oh, I see. Damages and overloads modules. Yeah, these two together are going to be great. We launched this one first to destroy the point defense and do just terrible amounts of damage. And then this gets in and destroys the components wherever we want it. Or maybe these should be paired up with Green Death. I don't actually know what's the best thing to do, but... Anyways, they could have gone better. Alright, so let's get everyone into bed. So, Josh, it's your turn. Your night off. I think we will just repair a few more of these. Like 14 hit points is not a whole lot. Oh, wait, Zephion. Zephion's the wrong person. Seabass, where are you, Seabass? There we go. I don't want to repair all of them, but we do have enough metal right now that I think it's worth it. Knock a few of these out. Get our hit points back up to 20 at least. Alright, let's get them back up to 22. That will be sufficient for now. Oh, Slimy, go to bed. What are you doing out of bed? Alright, so next is Rat's Emporium Space Station. Okay, we'll go there. Oh no. Just when I got everyone... this is really annoying. I wish there was an easier way of doing this. I quite wish. But for now... Peter, where are you? You're going here. You're going here. And you're going here as well. It doesn't take that much time, though. Okay, good. They're using some kind of robust auxiliary jamming to prevent us from analyzing their ships at range. That's fine. Yeah. We get it. Prepare for battle. Okay, so no shields, which I do like to see. Which one do we want to take out first? Power used 6 out of 8. Holy cow. These guys are actually very weak. I think we're actually gonna... This is I would say, kind of a easy fight. So, 1 here. And where's our... Yeah, laser here as well. And 2 and 4 over here. Oh my god, this is going to do so much damage. Well, just hit them. Go, people, go, go, go! And where's Mr. Kitty? Mr. Kitty, for once, will you help? No, help. You will help, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Stoner. So down to 10, down to 9. Oh god, here it goes. Okay, so just don't fire this again. Stop firing. That one's not going to be able to fire again. This is 0 power available. This weapon is very effective. And who's firing over here? 2. He's firing here. We'll prepare to switch directions as soon as 2 fires again. Okay, switch over here. And they both died. Well, never mind. 2 components, more metal, explosives, and fate points. Okay, so we got printed engine, which we don't, you do not, well, yeah, I think it's worse. It's just, I think it's actually better in terms of amount of resources used to move. Yeah, so it is better. What is the quick one? Oh, F4. So it's 2 energy versus 2, and it's 30 fuel per 100 distance, so 30 miles per gallon. No, sorry, the other way around. We can think of it as like 100 divided by 30. So basically like 3.3 miles per gallon, and this one would be like 2.5 miles per gallon. So it's worse, right? Significantly worse. However, if you take away everything else, its evasion is 15%, which is, in my opinion, one of the biggest things to think about. So, yeah, we actually have done some nice stuff in terms of fate. Now, let's get a second missile loaded with the Green Death. I still think this Spearhead nuke is best used against like the top of the top, so we'll do that. This is not being used for storage really at all right now. I'm pretty sure that something else is storing metal. Yeah, here is our metal storage. Everything can fit in this. So this is, it still is a useless thing. And we have a microreactor. And we're, okay, we are using a little bit of fuel storage, but something else is able to store fuel. This, okay, great. We can do it. We have a setup. We can actually do it. Put this here. And now we have enough to do the batteries. Yeah, we have 10 available actually. So let's do this. And our, yes, we're up to 16. Hooray! So it's useful to keep these, but this is obviously something we can just scrap whenever we want. Wow, we're really high on organics. And after that fight, does it now mean that we're supposed to just... Well, this is Rad Emporium, so let's stay crude until we get there. Just, I wasn't sure. Okay, so mark all damage, 375, that's a lot of money. We've taken a lot of hits. And we do want to buy Starfuel too. Okay, what are we going to sell? I think we're going to end up selling a lot of metal and stuff, so we're probably going to end up scrapping a bunch of stuff. Let's see what we have here. Somebody who has a sensor bonus. By the way, we should probably keep, with all this organics, we should keep our beep boops and excitement, says Seabass. We probably should keep our guy on sensors. And this would not be a bad person either. 5 sensor, 3 weapons, 3 repair, which are both like really good things. Only -4 organics. That's actually not bad. This guy's basically a worse version except for gardening. We have a gardening bot. I don't know what gardening even is. I've never done it. And you're worse as well. So this guy's the best guy to get. We want to get him, and we also want to get 375. Wow, we have a lot of stuff we need to start selling. So let's get over to our stuff and start scrapping it. Printed engine, not going to use you. Scrap. Not going to use you. So let's scrap you as well. And let's start selling metal. Like it's going out of style. In fact, we'll just take all of our metal. 200. Synthetics probably only take 150, but you can only take 150. It's perfect. And that gives us 500, so we can do this. Let's do this repair first. 127. So we need to get back up by 100. We need to sell organics. I'm so silly. Why didn't I sell organics right away? So we need to make... Let's just sell a whole bunch. 290. That's fine. And let's go ahead and bring on a new crew member. I'm debating. I'm like, is this really... Yeah, he's good. Okay, good. So now we have somebody who can actually watch our sensors at basically at all time. I don't think there's any advantage in having the sensors on during combat. But anyways, you can go do that while everyone else sleeps. Seabass, one day we'll repair you. I swear. I mean, I can say that with all the best intentions, and then we just never actually repair you because we die in the next fight. All right. I like Josh Street in charge for now, so we'll get... I wish there was a hotkey. Can you multiple select? No, you can't. All right, well, let's just do this. And then take Elena. Wait, no, it's Josh's turn. Josh, you're in charge, and we'll keep Huey at the sensor range. So, wow, it's at 555 because of this guy. That's insane. Slimy, you're going to bed too? No, your bunkus spot is actually taken. That's fine. You're on firefighting duty forever now. It's fine. Berserker Pride. And do we have another? Yeah, we have one fire extinguisher drone. Hiya, Tortuga. Perfect. Just in time. Somebody who I can name. Van Boxmeer. It's our second firefighting drone. Okay, good. So I think we're in pretty good shape. I feel like very comfortable. We'll completely repaired. Very low on fuel. That's actually something we should probably do is just buy a little bit. Just a little bit. We do have a lot of money now that... Oh, well, not that much. Is there any... Oh, wait, we didn't even see if there's any modules we want to buy. Fuel tank? No, do not need. Do-it-yourself ECM? No, do not need. We can build those do-it-ourself ones. Cryo Dream Recorder may generate credits. Crew resource consumption is removed when it operates this module. Wow, that's pretty good. Interesting. I kind of like that, but it only fits one crew. And it's 239, which we can't afford anyway. Armored, let's see. F is for fuel. And E is for exotics. Which is probably not that important. Nope. FE, explosives. Right, this is not E, it's... What do they consider this? I don't even know. Anyway, Medbay, Ancient, that's not bad. Rat Shield Generator, not good. Armored Cryosleep, interesting, but only fits 3 people. And 2 of these, I think there's nothing here for us. This is kind of interesting, but I mean, we would like to generate money. I've never considered how to do that. All right, let's buy a little bit of star fuel. Do not have a whole lot of money. Get 28, but it is the most important thing. Sensor reduced. Craft. Upgrade. Module slots that can be gained by upgrading existing slots. Internal core. Which one are you talking about? Oh, okay. All these can be upgraded to core slot, which gives you another hit point as well. So it is nice. It's pretty expensive. I'll show you. So we can upgrade to a core slot with 120 metal, 100 synthetics, and 1 exotic. So the problem with this is that's like 400 money basically to upgrade something. It does give you the +1 hit points, and I think eventually you want to do that because the next step is you can put it to a hybrid slot, which allows you to put another weapon there. I don't want to do it right now, or do I? Yeah, I don't think I want to do it right now. So, we have 58 money. Is there anything else we want to sell before we get out of here? Organics is the highest thing. Let's sell a little bit more of it. I just want enough to buy some basic stuff. Let's get over 100 at least. Okay. And with that, we have visited all the places here, and I think it's time for us to move on to the very last exit terminal, which means the big fight is in front of us. And since we're going to be doing this... Oh. I thought we were going to need... Oh, no! Wait, that's my sensors. Wow, I have a massive sensor now. So we should have plenty of warning. Yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of warning before anything happens. So we don't need any repairs. We're already good. Is there anything interesting here? So, wow, you can buy exotics for only 40 each. I think we will. Whenever I see it for 40 each, it's just, it's a good deal. Well, before we do that, let's see what kind of modules they have. They might have something which is much more worth it. Custom energy reactor, which is 12, is not bad. And then one that isn't broken for only 4 more. Yeah, definitely worth it to take the slightly damaged one. I actually, that might not be true. I wonder how much a module costs to repair one like hit point on it. Dual micro cannon. Oh, degraded, but mining laser sounds powerful. 3x1 is pretty good, but it right now that is pretty good. I think I kind of like that. Now we don't have a slot for it, so let's not worry about weapons yet. Let's worry about upgrading our shields, for example. Ooh, this is actually better than our... It's an Aegis shield generator, which is old, yet it's better than our current design. It takes less power, and it... What? This takes 6 power to provide 7, and that takes 5 power to provide 8. It does take longer, 6 seconds instead of 5 to put up another one. So I think I like our current one just because it costs a lot to buy these, so unless it's significantly better, I don't want it. Same warp drive we've been seeing all over the place. Slightly more expensive, less money. Oh, mining... Wow, what the hell? Wow, 4. That is pretty good. Is that as good as this one? So 13 seconds to fire. Mine is 11 seconds, but mine fires 2x2. Same amount of damage, but theirs is better because 4 individual beams. I guess that's slightly better. Mine has better accuracy. You know, it's like a toss-up. I think you'd be fine either way. So that's good. Good to know that we're at least doing okay as far as weapons go. And it also means that definitely these older mining lasers are not worth it. And actually, we really like this because it cannot be deflected. It ignores shields. So although I think they can actually shoot it down with point defense, this has been so good for me. 3 things, so they usually don't shoot down all 3. Yeah, so I guess we're doing okay. Check out the people. This is another, yeah, useless drone for me. So that means that I guess I do want to buy the synthetics. The exotics, I mean. And we don't want to sell anything. Maybe a little bit of metal. Get us over frickin' 50. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. And we want to go down here as well. Everyone's still cryo-sleeping. So this shouldn't take too much. This is only going to take 21 fuel and 5 organics. Ah! Red alert. Okay, we're pretty much efficient at this now. Stoner? Why are you sleeping here, Stoner? Get up. Lena to the bridge. To the bridge. And Peter to this weapon. Got them all right? Yeah. That's okay. This is nothing personal. Yeah, I had this mission before, but, you know, instead of losing organics, I'd rather gain fuel. How about that? Zephion, we're going to need you right here, just in case they do board our ship. You're on firefighter duty, and wait, Kitty. Here. Okay. Let's weigh the need. 23 hit points. I think we don't need to use one of our nukes. Rail accelerated cannon. That's pretty cool. I like that it costs metal. EMP ray gun. Wow, that's going to do a lot of damage to our stuff. What's their power? Is 21 out of 28. And this is 15 power right there. 6 tricks. Too busy repairing the ship instead of me? So do-it-yourself point defense. I can't really tell if this thing is threatening or not. It's like yes, but then no. Where's their shield generator? Did I miss it? Wait. 12 shields. Oh, they don't have. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. Once we penetrated their shields, we don't need to worry about it. So I'm thinking that let's work backwards here. That my ancient rockets, we really want to hit stuff that'll knock it out. So this energy reactor doing 13 means they'll be down to 15. That it will depower some things, but oh wait. Instead we could, yeah, let's use this instead. Fire cannon, I don't like that. Let's aim this like right here. Okay. One is going to aim at this as well. So hopefully we can knock out both their... Actually, yeah. So 2 should better aim at this. Actually, there's a lot more stuff down here. Let's go for this. 1 will aim at this. We really want to make sure that's knocked out. And then 3, which probably won't be able to hit at least right away for the shield stuff. The shields will not come back online, but we'll have them like attack. I think we'll just aim for the group of weapons. I mean, honestly, if we knock their power out, we'll be in really good shape, so let's do this. Okay. Good luck, everyone. And sensors. Actually, you have 3 in weaponry, so you go run over here. Or maybe... Yeah, run over here. Good, that's actually fast. Meow. Just, you know what, Stoner? Just for once in your life, can you do something with your life? All you do is... Oh, God. Well, that's actually the best thing that can be damaged. And, you know, sea bass is on it. Oh, perfect. We knocked out their fire cannon, which is good, and their energy. So, yeah, now we need to switch. We're down there, and now I want one to switch over to this one. See if we can knock that out. I know it's not going to take very long for them to be repaired, 22 seconds, but that's enough time that if we knock out this other energy one, I think we'll pretty much win. So we'll have this one fire down here. Oh, it worked. We did it. We did it. It's charging up its warp drive. How are you going to charge up your warp drive? You don't have any energy. I think you're going to have a very, very hard time. It's turned off. Oh my god. Please. Please. They're boarding us. Sea bass. For the love of God, man. You have one job. It's to repair. Do it. They tried to attack us, but we killed them. Our utility bots have salvaged all the resources. We got a module, some organics, a lot of organics. A little bit of fuel, metal, synthetics, explosives. Enough explosives to barely replenish our losses. Really, we got to be a little bit more diligent about when we fire this or not. And we gained oh wow, this is really good. Okay, so that really pathetic micro reactor we got is now going to be replaced by something with a lot more power. This we can just straight up scrap. We don't even need it. It'll give us fuel, synthetics, and exotics. Well, we actually are getting a little close to our limit on synthetics, so I won't do that quite yet, but it's possible for us to do anyway. Okay, so you go back here. Josh Street back. Elena's turn to command. Finish back. Peter back. Alright. Think we're okay. Seabass, what are you doing? Alright, good. We're in good shape. So does that mean that, yeah, 5 out of 6 are there, which means that technically Slimy should go, but I'm just not going to worry about him. It's not worth the extra effort. Okay, so that was good because we didn't use a nuke to do that. Not too bad in terms of damage. We could repair it, but I think we're going to be okay. Famous last words. Alright, we're way over here. We want to head to the planet. Oh, plentiful fuel elements. Harvest. Please. Oh, that's wonderful. Finally got some real fuel. Oh, shipwreckage. Okay. Let's scavenge. Accident. Oh, God. A sun flare. Look how far away we are from the sun. Oh, my God. A plasma flare occurred during the operation, burning up the wreckage and some of our scavenger bots. 5 fuel. That's not too bad, but that is a long way for a solar flare to go. I mean, they have space stations at like a quarter the distance from the star. These must be just being eaten alive. So obviously it's just a randomly generated event. They don't really process this, but I mean, it's very unrealistic, I would say. So now there's nothing left for us to do except for go to the exit warp gate. And now we do want to get ready for combat. So we'll wait for everyone to go to their appropriate spots. So Martine here. Huey here. Josh Street to command. Aether Blade to the sniper rifle. Finish to command. And Peter to the Gatling gun. And we should be all ready to go. This is going to be a big fight. We will definitely use both of our nukes, at least if it's like the fight I had last time. In fact, I'm even going to make sure that specifically Seabass is repairing. He seems to be very reluctant to do repairs. And we're going to put Stoner on shields for just a moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, those which must pass must pay the tax. We actually have the money for it, but we're gonna do this anyway. Josh Street says that if something doesn't get in the way of a solar flare, then they are not stopped. Yes, but the thing with solar flares is the radial angle. The chance of you getting hit scales as like 1 over arc cubed. So if they have a space station which is 1/4 the distance, that means that space station is effectively, like 64 times more likely to be hit by something. And if there's a sun which has a lot of solar activity, solar flares like that, then probably they wouldn't have a station there. Okay, this was very, very dangerous for me the first time I fought it, and I'm hoping that we get by a little bit better this time. In fact, you know what? I might, with all these nukes, I think I'm going to switch Martine over to the point defense. Wish I had done that before, but we're going to do that so that point defense is going to fire a little bit more rapidly, hopefully a little bit more accurately. I actually want it against this thing. And we're going to definitely make sure we launch our nukes right behind a volley of stuff which absorbs their point defense fire. Energy reactor for 18. They have... Wow, 60 total power. 18 is just not, it's not going to cut it. Point defense here, that's one of the ones. Okay, another point defense. A laser. Shield generator. Okay, their shields are at 37. My goodness. Do they have more than one shield generator? Okay, shield battery, shield battery, shield battery. So 16 plus 7. 23 plus 6. Wow, they have more. That's 29. We're looking for more shield stuff. So this is the greenhouse stuff that they're talking about. That I want that. Anyway, looking for shields. E-reactor. Wow, that's 16 power. They got a lot of good stuff on here. 13. More greenhouse stuff. 18, wow. Wait, so did I miss some of the... 6 plus... Oh, this is 11. I took the energy. I was reading the wrong thing. So this is 17 plus 20. Yep, 37. So this is all the shields right here. All we need to do is take this out and our lasers will have free reign. So because the sniper cannon seems to be perfectly well equipped as far as its width to do this, I'm going to just have that attack that. 2 is going to be in charge of point defense. This point defense, energy reactor, and nuke. It'd be really good if we could hit this thing before it lands on our ship. There's Science Lab, which we don't need. So Science Labs give us money. I haven't used any of those things yet. Okay, so we'll probably do something like... It's a waste. They've spread out their stuff pretty well. You can't do a whole lot of damage to the stuff you want. I don't want them to flee either. My god, there's so many different targets. Ugh. You know what? I think we'll just double up on the shield reactor stuff. If we can knock those out, they're not going to regenerate because... they only have one shield generator. Most of this stuff is just charged up, like for hours and hours. But if we can discharge it once, it won't be able to be recharged in time. There's also the bridge over here. So that would be pretty cool to hit. Let's do that. Okay, 3 are lasers. Probably not effective to fire with quite yet, but they should also be in charge of just keeping down the rat generator, basically. And last but not least, what do we want? We want to take out point defense, point defense. So let's just put this right here. It's going to take out something useful, I imagine. And we're going to use the nukes, but only once our weapons are firing. Okay. Are they... Yep, their point defense is going. So here we go. Happy. What do we want to take out? This is EMP. I think we do Green Death first. $18 plus their nuke plus their point defense if we can hit it right here. And that's not that far for it to travel. So what I hope that means is... Oh, it is high on the crew killing amount. They're both high on that. Let's just do it right here because I think if we get lucky we can destroy their nuke before it comes at us. I'm a little bit worried about that. Plus this will knock down some of their power. Okay, let's also use the other nuke. Why not just win this very quickly? This is going to EMP all this stuff. I think their shields, yeah, their shields are still up. So let's just go ahead and end their bridge, which should kill the people in it, and also destroy this battery. Is there another... I mean, should we in fact be nuking like the warp drive? It's not a buy enough stuff. We need something which is... Like, we might be able to hit both of these, which would be pretty good. Take out their incendiary cannon and their E-reactor. I mean, this is already going for some stuff, so... No, I think it's too risky. Although we are going to shoot right by this rat point defense. So difficult. Okay, let's just destroy their people. Here it comes. Get there. Oh, it did it! Oh my gosh. It's not at all where I was aiming it. Oh my god, but we're in business now. We've barely taken any scrap. I mean, these nukes, they make a big difference. I have to tell you, I did not win this fight the first time. I did, but I took, I think half of my... I lost all my HP, and then as I said, you lose your max HP from there. So it goes out of 37 down to out of 30, out of 20. And then when you lose, basically your total hit points is actually twice what your shown hit points is. And I got down to like half of my max HP after that. So that's why I restarted the game. I didn't see much point in continuing. And they are so out of it. They have no shields left, so let's not focus on that anymore. Let's be intelligent. I do want to focus on their warp drive just in case they try to flee. I'm going to tell this to stop firing. Yeah, because we don't want to use that weapon anymore. We have no explosives or very little explosives. 1 does fire explosives. 2 also fires explosives. Are we going to be needing it? No. So let's not fire. 1 and 2 are both going to stop firing as well. We're just going to wait for 3 to help along. And actually, because of that, we can get these guys to just all... Can you put more than 1 person? No. Just making sure. Okay, so just stay at your stations. We may reactivate you. And you know what? That's it. Didn't need to do it. Didn't even need to pause. That went so much better than my first attempt. And it's been 2.5 hours now in this stream. Look at that. Lots of income. Not a lot of modules, which I'm disappointed by. I really wish we would have gotten like a greenhouse. We got do-it-yourself shield battery, which is not good. And we got shield battery. Well, one of these is obviously garbage. The other one's not much better. Yeah, so I think that we're done here. And let's go ahead and hit yes, warp to next space sector. Seems a lot has changed while you were in cryosleep, Captain. We've been cut off from intergalactic news for 5 years. The rats used to be less desperate about making a profit. Okay, good. So we unlocked this rat mercenary guy. I think I had already unlocked it, but maybe not. A group of poor rat mercenaries have offered their services next time we go on a journey. So that's just one of the things I guess you can pay for with fate if you so choose. So how did we do in Sector 1? We survived 8 battles, we destroyed 10 ships, we found 16 modules, visited 11 planets, gained 9 fate, and there's these little quests you're supposed to do to unlock new stuff. I've only got 1 out of 10 of them done, so probably that's another one of those things that eventually I'll just look up the Wikipedia and see how to actually unlock the rest of them. And here we are in the next area, but we'll read this and then we'll just be calling the stream to a close. The sector is unclaimed by major factions, however, intergalactic travel guides warn of pirates. A wild sector, they call it. Grab everything you can and let's leave this place quickly. So we do have some kind of AI talking to us and all of this. And as is so typical, such a trope of science fiction things, the AI is of course some attractive female. Don't know why. So what can you tell me about the local pirates? Pirates are usually armed with low quality weapons. They don't care too much about this because they usually want to get entire ships for themselves by killing all the crew. Key point defense online to destroy approaching border shuttles before they reach our ship. Okay, so boarding stuff is going to be important. Duly noted. But for now, let's wrap this stream up. Thanks to everyone who came out. Seabass, Josh Street, Elena, Peter, Zephion, Van Boxmeer, just to name a few. Martine, of course. All the people who are now part of my crew, really. So thanks for coming out. This is at least half of our first look at shortest trip to Earth. As you can see, it's very FTL-like, but as I would say, it's slightly more complicated, a little bit deeper. And that's really either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you like to look at it. And we are almost full on synthetics, but that's fine. We'll find a way around that. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys back for tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. Or I might stream at a completely different time. I might do it like 4 p.m. Pacific, my time, 5 p.m., or I might do it, it's midnight now, and I might be doing it more, something later, like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at night. We'll see. Josh Street says, Seabass, you made the stream more entertaining. Boy, Seabass has been such a pleasure to have along with us ever since he found the channel or started interacting. Seabass says, sorry for my rebellious behavior. Good night, Tortuga in chat. Yeah, we'll have to have a word with this Seabass fellow. Maybe this 1 hit point damage he had is to his processing circuit, basically his brain. But okay, anyways, it's 9 a.m. says Satori, so you're European based, but it might be better for you if it's later. So if you guys haven't thought about doing this before, if you're part of the mature crowd who likes kind of a more mature, and I mean that as in intellectual. I don't like to say that, but I'm trying to say something positive about my Discord. If you want to join a Discord, which is kind of a little bit more chill, it's not about posting memes or even using the word meme. It's really more about just interacting, talking about history, playing some multiplayer games with these ultra geeky titles such as Hearts of Iron, or even we had some people playing Victoria 2. Those kind of things. Feel free to check out the Discord. But yeah, Discord's popular enough that people are probably in enough servers already. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream or video.